Good morning. The time is 6:01 on January 1st. I'm Madison Pergram, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. Happy New Year. If you're just waking up and grabbing your coffee, hopefully you had some fun last night ringing in the new year. But let's go to meteorologist Kelly McShane. Kelly, a lot of people stayed up late, so if they're just waking up, they're probably just rolling out of bed.
I know, they're gonna need the coffee, and I was asleep at midnight, but I still need the coffee. Boy, am I dragging this morning. But overall, weather is calm to start off 2020. We're just seeing a few clouds this morning. We're gonna be waking up to mostly cloudy skies, but changes come by the afternoon, and they are some good changes. Temperatures in the upper 30s to lower 40s, so it's definitely chilly out there. If you have to be out and about this morning, you're going to want to layer up. And it is a little bit gusty out there. Winds 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the west, making it feel a little bit chillier than it actually is. But overall, great travel day if you do have to. We're just going to have a few more clouds in the morning than we will in the afternoon, but we stay dry today, looking pretty good. I'll have details on our wintry system that we are tracking here just a little bit, Madison.
Thank you, Kelly. Well, students are still home for winter break, and for some children, this might mean one less meal. Several schools in eastern Kentucky work to provide the lunch they normally would get during the school day while students are at home on break. WYMT's Katie Cook rode along as Magoffin County school staff delivered meals to children.
It is all about one thing.
We just all come together and, do what's best for our children.
Making sure the children in the community get what some of us may take for granted.
Some people just don't really realize, the situation that these children are in.
No school for some means one less meal.
I usually eat 3 meals a day at school, so it's a little bit different, yeah.
So this hand-delivered lunch
Hold your bag open and let me put them down in there.
Is the highlight of some of these kids' day.
So this is one of my big areas that we're in right now.
And perhaps the heart behind this service.
There you go, sweetheart. It's cold, ain't it?
Makes the experience all the more special.
I just love it. I love this program and these children.
Handing out more than 100 meals per day.
I average today about 120.
These children come running.
Just to see their eyes and stuff on their face, it's really it's truly a blessing.
When they see that big yellow bus arrive. In Magoffin County, Katie Cook, WYMT Mountain News.
Now they are making their next lunch deliveries tomorrow, and Magoffin County Schools also provide a free lunch for students who sign up over summer break. And the men and women former Governor Matt Bevin pardoned could face new federal charges. A U.S. attorney is now looking into the cases. U.S. Attorney Russell Coleman says he will see if the inmates pardoned committed any federal crimes. Several of the cases are under scrutiny, and Governor Bevin pardoning 5 convicted murderers, a child rapist, and dozens of other violent offenders. He has defended his decisions, and the FBI is also investigating the pardons. And yesterday, Governor Andy Beshear said teachers who protested at the state capitol during the 2019 General Assembly session did not break the law. In August, former Governor Matt Bevin's labor cabinet determined that the more than 1,000 teachers broke state law by participating in the sick-out. Law prohibits public employees from participating in a strike or work stoppage. Beshear says they were simply exercising their constitutional rights. And the Kentucky Wildcats are Belk Bowl champions. Kentucky fought back to take down Virginia Tech in Charlotte, North Carolina, after only leading twice in the entire game. WYMT's Will Puckett has more from Charlotte.
Coming off one of the best seasons in program history, the 2019 football season for the Kentucky Wildcats had a lot to live up to.
The only way I wanted to go out.
Football is a 60-minute game, and for Tuesday's Belk Bowl, it took every last second.
This whole season's been adversity. So 1 or 2 things in the ball game, ain't going to face us too bad.
On the back of Lynn Bowden Jr., Kentucky follows up one of the best seasons in program history with 8 wins and a bowl victory for the ages.
It felt great, everybody was just doubting us, having us the underdog. We just took these 2-3 weeks and just put everything together as we go.
Kentucky behind the Big Blue Wave goes for more than 300 yards on the ground. And this senior class leaves a mark on a Kentucky fan base who is getting accustomed to bowl rings.
Yeah, it's incredible. I've been blessed, and I'm so thankful to be a part of this team. And, this fan base, Big Blue Nation, has been incredible to me. And I'm just thankful for all the opportunities and the memories that I'll have forever.
Their memories and a mark that will last with them in Big Blue Nation for years to come.
So Kentucky gets it done in thrilling fashion. Back-to-back bowl wins in a 37-30 win over Virginia Tech. In Charlotte, Will Puckett, WYMT Mountain News.
Now Kentucky football finishes the season at 8-5, winning 18 games in 2 years. And celebrations were in full swing for New Year's Eve in London last night. Kids and their families were excited to listen to some music and eat some good food while waiting for the 2020 ball drop. One of the families were the Canfields from Michigan. They usually watch the New York ball drop online until they heard about what London was doing this year on their way to Gatlinburg.
We watch music videos and wait until the ball drops.
We actually did look up online just to see if there was anything going on downtown and decided to swing through and check out a little bit of live music.
Now Main Street started filling up around 8 o'clock that evening in anticipation for the event. And the city of Manchester held their first New Year's Eve celebration last night, from train rides to pony rides and the petting zoo. The city manager wanted to make sure the kids were included in the festivities as we enter the beginning of 2020.
We do the Manchester Music Fest, so we're real community oriented, and we do a lot of different events a year, so we figure this will be the first, and why go out and spend money other places when we can spend it in our own hometown.
Okay, so now festivities went on through the night until 1 a.m. with fire pits and heat lamps to help keep everybody warm. And in Floyd County, the city of Prestonsburg rang in the new year last night. The festivities began at 11 at the Carnival in Archer Park. Folks could enjoy the annual star raising and a fireworks show. Mayor Les Stapleton says it is important to involve the children in as many ways as possible.
I'm talking about kids from high school on down, even college-age kids. The more we can get them involved, the more they want to come back home, the stronger our base becomes.
Now officials also gave out a small present to the kids 8 years old and younger. And Papa John's founder John Schneider plans for 2020 include eating a lot of pizza. Schneider shared his resolution to eat 50 pizzas in 30 days on Instagram. He made the announcement in front of a stack of pizza boxes, and this year he ate 40 pizzas in 30 days to prove the taste of Papa John's has changed since he left the company. And Tyler Childers and his fans rang in the new year together last night. The final of 3 Tyler Childers shows kicked off last night at the Appalachian Wireless Arena in Pikeville. Earlier in the day, Tyler actually made a stop at the Floyd County Animal Shelter. Here's a picture of that stop, and I believe him holding that dog. So cute. Well, WYMT's parent company, Gray Television, is teaming up with the Opry Entertainment Group to launch a new television and streaming channel. It debuts today. Circle is all about celebrating country music and the country lifestyle. You will likely need to do a rescan to pick up the channel, and we have information on how to do that on our website at WYMT.com.
It is the first day of the new year, and we are looking partly cloudy to start things off. A little bit of clouds this morning, but they will be gone by the time we get to this afternoon. So overall, not too bad of a start. Temperatures are in the mid 30s, for some, upper 30s and lower 40s for others. Hazard at 41 this morning. Moorhead a little bit chillier. 36 Irvine, 38 degrees in Williamsburg. Good morning to you folks. 37 degrees outside right now. This afternoon we will be a little bit warmer. Temperatures into the mid to upper 40s, just shy of 50 degrees. Winds a little bit gusty out there, but we're going to see that sunshine towards the afternoon. However, it won't last for long. I'll have those details here in just a little bit.
Thank you, Kelly, and thank you for joining Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. Just ahead, 2019 has come and gone, and we look back at some of the stories that made it a year for the history books.